Thanks for the 2 thumbs up whoever gave it to me. Ooh. Crash and burn. Anybody curious about how to build these, let me know. Just comment. They're all scratch built cars that I'm running. Where do I do that? Check that out. Oh, guys. T-Slot Car Guy. What's up, man? I am using Ecamm, so I have 3 webcams and my iPhone. That's what's giving me this multiple view. If you want to pay $40 a month, I think it is, to Ecamm, you could set all this up. Like on the screen, you see how I have um, the logos and everything right here in the middle, and then you could just do different views or do single views of stuff. So it varies. So that's what I'm using though. It's Ecamm, and I'm using a DepthStack, 2 DepthStack webcams. Uh, Actually, one DepthStack webcam and 2 Nexigo webcams, and then my iPhone, which the iPhone connects to it. No, Ecamm, Ecamm. It's a Mac-based program. If you want a Windows-based one, you'd have to use OBS, which that one is free. But it doesn't work as good as Ecamm. Yeah, any webcam that has a high definition will work nicely. A lot of bounce on that. Just a guide. That sucker bounces a lot. No problem, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's not hard to do. Pretty easy program to work with. That's why I like it. I think it works well. And my guide likes to come loose. Any questions about anything else? Let me know. Oh, thank you. This is a scratch built car. It's giving me grief right now. A little bit of grief, not much. I had to UV glue the threads a little so it doesn't move around. I should use a different type of nut on this. So you're looking at brand new cameras called eMeet cams and set. Cams and set. 3 cams and set. You know, it depends what you want to spend, buddy. If you want to, if you want to go a little bit more economical, then you could go with webcams. I think I've seen those ones. Are they real expensive? Wow, $1,000. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to spend the money, I'm sure it's worth it. But what I have here are cheap webcams. So they're like $30 a pop. Of course, my iPhone is not, a cheap webcam. But yeah, I mean, you could do that, or you could go a little bit more economical. It's up to you. On special Australia, but no focus. Just set cameras and the software looks good. It can be from your phone. Yeah, and there's so many alternatives out there. Just take your time and shop and look what works best for you. If they work best for you, go for it. Cool. So you from Australia, Mr. Or is this that slot car guy on Facebook? I could not recognize you, dude. If that's who that is, but you have through Facebook, it's called T Slot Card. So if it's the same guy I'm Travis I'm thinking of, then let me know. If anybody wants to know, these cars are all modifieds. Just, like modified dirt racers, just imaginary ones. They're all 1/25th scale. And they are all scratch-built cars, so they're made out of brass, steel wire, and of course the parts that I get from Slot Car Corner team for the scratch building people, motor brackets, the guide tongue plates, and stuff like that. I do a lot of scratch building, and of course I do a lot of regular tuning on cars. As soon as I get my road course going downstairs, they're more for the plastic car. This is more a wood track. I like wood tracks for scratch built cars. That's why I have an oval. It's just traditionally oval, American oval. That one runs pretty good still. Brandon Schaefer, how you doing? What are the dimensions of the oval track? So it is 14 feet long by 5 feet wide, with a 4-inch lane spacing. So 4-inch lane spacing will allow you to run pretty much any size car, from 1/24th, 1/25th, 1/32nd to obviously smaller if you want to go smaller. Track is MDF wood, regular MDF wood. It is painted with eggshell gray, and it'll be a year next month that this track is up. It's using a 12-volt power supply, adjustable power supply, and the controllers are DeFalco's except for one, the 301, and the wiring, the track wiring is from Slot Car Corner, so it's braided too. Yeah, no problem. If you have any more questions, go ahead and ask me. I'm here for a little bit, just hanging out. I just finished painting a body for my NASCAR 1/25th scratch built car, which I'm looking forward to getting done. These are all modified cars, all scratch built, as you see on here. All these cars are scratch built that are on the table right now, are on the track. The truck, 132nd Camaro, the 1/25th, as we call land barge, Jimmy Johnson, number 27 Pontiac, and then there's a little modified in 1/32nd, smaller version. You see on the table there. That's what I have. So I'll show you what they look like underneath. Of course, this is a 1/32nd Camaro resin scratchable chassis. This is one of my earlier cars when I started doing it. This car is fun to run. Runs good for being like 3 years old. I'm gonna build me another one of these. Of course, every car you build is not always the same, but then when you like how one runs, you go back and copy it. Like I'm gonna do to this one because I have another Camaro body. Ooh. Ooh. Damn. 2.4. Wake up. Hey, people watching, don't be shy. If you have any questions on anything slot car related, I'll help you out as much as I can. Or if you're just lurking, no problem. Watching me run cars. Ooh. Dave. What's up, Dave? Yeah, I'm up late. I just finished painting that damn NASCAR. I used the Critex opaque yellow, but man, I didn't like how it came out. It was weird. I mean, everything was mixed right, but it was like there was a lot of bumps on the paint surface, so I was kind of irritated by that. So I said, you know what, screw it. I went to an aerosol can because I must be doing something wrong, or I just maybe the way I'm mixing the paint, but I don't know. It wasn't jiving, and I didn't like it. It looked like crap, so I just kind of scuffed it off and watered it down because it will break down water, and then repainted it. So I'm letting that sit in the dehydrator because it's a non-resin body. Maybe I should send this one in, Dave, for the fast lap challenge. This thing moves. I'll send this one too, probably. Getting 2.4 best lap with this thing. Up. This has got that 2500 ball bearing motor, like yours does in the Chaparral. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird because it did moisture, but man, everything was clean. The gun was clean. I don't know. Maybe I didn't clean enough on the inside because I know I used that dehydrator and then I rinsed it out. But I also purged it with some airbrush cleaner. But I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I'll send that one too. Might as well. get this oldie but goodie you got me here, Dave. I'm gonna run this one. I ran this one in a while. Oh no, don't worry about it, dude. I don't expect everybody to come run in if they're, to watch me. It's all good, dude. You gotta spend time with your kid. Shit, I know I was with my grandson today. It was his birthday party. I had a good time with him and all the other grandchildren that came to my daughter's new house. So it's really nice. So yeah, I mean I was busy today too, dude. No worries, man. I don't expect everybody to come run in my life. No reason for it. I rough these tires up a little. Alright, let's get the shotgun special rolling here. Shotgun special. I need to put new tires on this though. I think it needs some new tires. It's got that little hop. Man, it's a good running car. The problem is I think this one of these grub screws are frozen on here, so I'll have to somehow try and get this off. But this is a great little car, Dave. Really appreciate you sending me this. Oh, you went out for a smoke on the balcony, huh? Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, there's some people watching. One guy asked questions about the size of my track. That's it. But some people lurking, but I think they're just watching out of enjoyment, I guess. Whoa. Yeah, well, I think I don't know. It's got a little hot, but it's not a big deal. I just gotta do a few things to it. Man, that car's great. Shotgun special. Awesome. You gotta teach me how you do these roll bars, Dave. I can't do these roll bars. I like how you do them. They're real simple. I try and go over complicated with my roll bars. But I've been getting a little bit better at it, but still, I feel like my skill level's still not there with that stuff. Yeah, 8 people lurking. They don't want to ask any questions, but that's alright as long as they're enjoying the show. With slot cars running around the track, if that's something they enjoy watching, that's cool. I'm all good with it. Over here at Hangar 1, running some scratch-built cars. It's all about the fun of building and running your own cars. Cars you can't buy, cars you can only make. You can't buy this kind of car, you have to build it. Yeah, this thing runs good. It's a little tire work. Alright. Get my very first car that I ever built. Still runs good. Roll bars suck. Yeah, no kidding, Dave. It's such a bitch to do. And sometimes if you do simple ones, they work good. They just give you the illusion. Oh, yeah, I would hope so. A lot of people ask me what am I using. Just a couple of cheap webcams and Ecamm. Ecamm is really an awesome program. That's why I like using it. So it's worth the $40 a month. Because you could bring other people on to interview like we did with your track, Dave. Remember we had the dual tracks? We need to do that with Harry one day and do a 3-track run. Maybe we could run like the same car and see what times we get. That'd be kind of interesting. Run like a, I don't know. Let's say like a like a slot it or something. We all have the same slot it, and then see what times we get at each of our tracks on the live. That'd be kind of cool. This thing runs so good. And this is a stinker chassis. Stinker chassis. Good car. Let's get Super Mario here. We have Super Mario. This is one that Harry gifted me. This is a Rebel body. Yeah, if you have you're getting another Mac, aren't you? Because I know you're using a Mac, or is it Windows you're using? I can't remember. I like Mac. There's some things I like about my Mac, some things I don't, but Mario, yeah, Super Mario. This thing hauls ass. Super Mario's hauling ass. Oh, look at that. Got right back on the slot and jumped out. Look at that. These Revell cars, man, they're nice to put a brass chassis underneath them. So the race for Mark's Proxies next week, and we'll see how our cars do, our 132nd NASCARs, or 90s, mighties versions of them. Light Tech Slots. Hello, sir. B2 Slots. Evening, sir. How you doing? Or actually morning here. You guys are probably from back on the coast. It's like, I'm using PC right now. Eventually I'll get a Mac, another Mac. I don't want to spend $2K. Yeah, that depends. I mean, if you get, as long as you get a Mac that has the operating power is what you need. Because I know I think for mine I paid about that for this one, but just make sure you get the Apple Care with it. I think it runs good. Light Tech, laugh aloud. All the late slot car crowd, yes sir. You should have said good morning. Where are you from, B2 Slots? Are you like on the other side of the world that it's morning? I'm assuming that would be quite the, say like Australia or something like that. I could be wrong. What's up, Light Tech? Oh, that was good. Good water. I'm gonna run some other cards. Run this East Coast. All right, I got you, buddy. See now they're across the planet. Whoa, fantasy livery NASCAR. That really needs to be tuned a little bit better than that. It's a light chassis car, but it needs weight. You go too fast on the corners, it just flies off. Like that. Almost back on the slot. That needs weight. Let's do one of my Lambarge entries. This is an H&R chassis one. So you guys could build this. You just buy this chassis from Slot Car Corner. It's like about $65. Put your body on it. It uses Velcro to hold it on. That's what I did. I have a video series on this. And this is what you can build. Well, this one has weight on it, so it stays on. You can see it handles better. Still got to do a little bit more detailing on this. So I haven't sent it in. I still have to finish the other one too that I started. Too many projects on board. That's what happens. Ooh. Booger runs good. This roll bar I did good, Dave. I was proud of this roll bar. I like how that one came out. That took some time to do. Hard never have too many never have too many projects. You know, you're right, Dave. Let's see how many I have cooking right now. I have that Fast Lap one, that 124 modern NASCAR one, or not modern, but 90s, 80s. I have one more Lambarge, actually two more Lambarges, because I got to do a zipper top. Which Frank traded me a kit for one, 57 Chevy. I can get on that one after I finish the other one. This one still ain't really done. 2.5. This one's got a good amount of weight on it though. I really had to tune this one with weight. Let's see how much it weighs. Damn it, can't find my scale. Probably downstairs. Never mind, I ain't gonna weigh it. I left it downstairs, I don't remember. Anyways, let's do the truck. We'll do the red lane. All right, B2 slots. You take it easy. I know you guys have to go to work tomorrow. I don't. I won't work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, so just like my off day. Even though I played hooky, actually, I didn't feel too good on the 2 days I should have went to work, so I stayed home. Good night, though. Take it easy, B2 slots. put baby moons on this thing. They're cool with baby moons. I'm gonna put some baby moons on this truck. You know what the baby moons are? Look it up on the scratch build section on the Home Racing World main site. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna do that to this truck. Look better with baby moons. Change the motor on it. This is the old Jaws motor. Actually revs. Trim that down. Easy to trim down. Do a little work on this car. Always had to do work on these cars. I'm up going through these slotted pre-orders. Yeah. What are the new ones coming up? Let's check that out. I'm curious. I know. Where do you go to? Slot Car Corner? Because I usually go to Slot Car Corner for that. I know guys may go to like other places. A lot of people like to be first too. Everybody likes to be first of getting cars. I don't. If I can get them when they come out, they come out. Let's see, new arrivals. So you're looking slot it for what? For March? Because there are stuff coming from March. So, well, there's the NSR. That's out already. Predator RPM discs. Oh, he has those, Dave. Damn him! I didn't know he had those. Those RPM dies where you check RPM. Yeah, give me one of those. Damn him! I didn't know he did this. RPM dies. For 2 millimeter motor shaft. Predator RPM disc motor shaft for motors in diameter shaft. This easy accessory helps you ensure the results you're measuring your motor RPM. It's just the wrong way and the right way to do this. I need to make myself a little bench, Dave. I don't know, a piece of wood. I know Perry's got one. I need to do one for myself. I'll have to get this next time. Let's see, new arrivals. Let's see. I know the if you go to Slot Car Corner, there is the pre-order for the Polycar, the Revo Slot Corvettes. The only thing I haven't bought is the new NSR P68. The Scale Auto Porsche Hypercar. Can't wait for that one. Ah, yep, Scale Auto. They have a cool look. Well, it's sold out. That Gas Monkey Viper was pretty cool looking. Not a Gas Monkey fan, but it's pretty cool. The Hypercar from Porsche, right? You said, yeah. Porsche. Some cool looking cars here. Cup version. It's got a little Viper, that Texas theme one. Looks pretty cool. Red, white, and blue with the star. I love American motifs. That looks pretty cool. I haven't owned a Scale Auto yet. I need to get one. I've been saying that, but I haven't bought one yet. A lot of people love them. Where does he have? I know he has. I don't see him here. Here's pre-order section. That's why. Here are the pre-orders. So man, those Corvettes look good. Damn, they look good. That black one. Let me share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Let's do a share screen. Okay, see my screen? You can kind of. These are cool right here. This one's badass. This one makes my nipples ripple right here. That's a cool ass looking car. Yeah, and that's hot. That is a hot car right there. I gotta call Steve tomorrow and tell him, hey, put hold on for me. This is a nice one too. This blue one here, this Vallejo one. Damn, that's nice. That's sweet. The yellow ones I didn't get. I'll get a yellow one anyway. I got the yellow and white, and then I got the dark blue one on the first release. Code Cantina, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I bet it is. I'm sure they only made so many. Again, I wasn't a fan of Gas Monkey, but too much. The show, I think, went downhill when Aaron left, because Aaron was the guy that was building everything. See, this is alright. This is cool. I need to get one of these. I think isn't this the Daytona one? Yeah. This one they released, I think, already, unless this is a little different. I don't know, but I'll get this one. That plain yellow number 2. I'm not too interested in. There's a slot at pre-order, the Canon one. I like these cars, Group C. Yeah, that's sharp looking. Look at all these ones. I got a bunch of these now. Hey, Michael, how you doing? We're just looking at pre-orders. Look at this Porsche. I have a couple of these. I have 2 of them. I have the blue one, the blue coral one, and the Pennzoil one, which are nice. This is okay. It doesn't do anything for me because it's just the silver ones though. Those look cool. The silver one I would get. That's slick. I like that silver color. Another one. This has a red wing. The other one has a blue wing or red. Let's look at the other one. The other one is blue. Just like blue wing. No red or blue there. That one's pretty cool though. And you have your scalar trick. Mirage, no thanks. Pass on that. So I'm not into the Nismo stuff, like this stuff right here. I'm not a fan of it too much. It's a nice looking car, but it's not something I would have. Hey, your nipples. Yep, makes my nipples ripple. Got that from my brother. Make my nipples ripple. These Remoslot Porsche Corvettes, though, man. I tuned one. They're not really bad. I actually put weight on the front and a little on the rear. And I used the pickleball golf ball, real thin weight is what I use, that 5mm stuff. That stuff's really good. I like that stuff. I need to order more from Amazon. That works really good. Yeah. Pretty soon I'll be going here to track building. So I gotta buy some track building stuff. These are the best wiring kits you could get if you guys build a wood track. Don't buy any cheap shit from Radio Shack, wherever the hell you get it from Amazon. These are good. These are real thick quality plastic. They're big. They're not like chintzy. Terminal blocks. They're excellent. I have like 2 down there left over from this track right here. All right, enough of that. Let's stop the share screen thing here. All right, back to slot cars. So many good releases. Yeah, I have 4 cars coming Monday with some parts that I ordered. So I have the new NSR GT40, the red one with the green little nose in the front. And I got 2 of the new Thunder slots. I didn't get the Thunder slots from before because I was like, I didn't really care for those. So I got the ones that he just released. And then the other car was, the white P4 Ferrari that's been out for there for a while. Hey, he does have, I didn't show you guys this. Nobody really jumped on that, what is it? Hold on a second here. It is the, so if you go here, there's cars on clearance. It says clearance right here, right? And go to cars. Believe it or not, that, Call it this right here. This is for $59. Thinking about getting it because it went down really cheap. The Skyline. Not too many people jumped onto this one. I know when it came out and people liked it and stuff, but I was like, but this one's dropped down to $59. If you guys are interested in that. I don't know how many he has left, but if he puts them on discount like this, he must have quite a few. I may get one of those. That's not a bad looking car though. I just didn't really jump on it when it came out. But anyways, thought I'd show you that. Yeah, it'd be nice if they did anything other than McLaren. I'd like to see them do. I mean, when they did the Mustang, I like the Mustang. I got one. I was happy with it. I wish they would branch out into other American iron. A lot of these companies don't really do too much American iron. You know, the old school type American iron. I know Carrera did some for a while, but he claimed he didn't sell. I think they're full of crap because that USAC cars, you know, NAS cars, those are the oldest running molds I think they've had, and they keep putting those out. So I call bullshit on that. Must be somebody in the office that don't like American cars over there in Carrera. They will never sell. So, anyways, yep. So, I got more cars up there. But I'm too lazy to get up there. I'm getting tired. Get late. Slot it. Yeah. Yep. 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 What else you guys up to? Besides watching me blab about stuff. Blah blah blah. Flapping my jaws. I'm gonna try some. Can you guys hear these sound effects? I want to make sure these work. Can you hear that? Like people clapping. Make it a little louder. Say 60. Let's see if you can hear this. I don't know if you can hear that. Minion here. What? I have one that was. What the hell is it? Loud and clear. Not too loud, is it? Oh crap! Was it that loud? Let me bring it down to 50. I had a. I don't know where it went. Mexican American. Gotta get up to work early, but he doesn't really want to. That's me on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I had it on here, but maybe this is it. No! No, that ain't it. Damn. I gotta look for it now. No, not too loud. Okay. I was scared. Anybody's piss people off. Well, Bo would be, his ears would be blown up. Every time Bo comes on here, he complains about the sound. Either I can't hear it or it's too loud. I could do the general quarters.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations.
That wasn't too loud, was it, boys? Where are they at? Damn, it's not on here. It's kind of irritating. I thought I had it. Youth group. There's the music I have. Yep. Alright. Alright, I'm screwing around there. I need to add the Mexican American. Mexican American! Gotta get up to work early, but he doesn't really want to. Mexican American. Oh, Up in Smoke, favorite movie. Cousins who did that lowrider cholo stuff. Had their 6.5 Zenith wire wheels and tennis shoe tires. What's up, Jag? How you doing, sir? How goes it? It goes pretty good. We're just messing around. Well, I'm just messing around. It's late here in North Carolina, obviously. Like freaking 1 in the morning. Ah, Dave knows you. That's your first name, Jack, huh? Cool. So what's up, Jack? Or did you mean to say Jag, Dave? Thank you. I built it. It's going to be a year next month. April 12th was the first time I ran a car on it when I got it wired up. So you can see it's got its tire marks on it. So that's a year worth of tire marks. So another year should be even more marked up with tires. But it's got this rubber laid in it and it does pretty well. I usually really like using this track, and this is the reason why I built this one. It's for scratch build cars. Scratch build cars run really good on this, especially the type I like to build, which is NASCAR, dirt oval, dirt cars. So this is kind of like really what it's made for, in my opinion. Now other cars like Slottits and all that, you can run them on here, but I'm getting a road course for downstairs that from Racetrack Scenics, and he's gonna have it done this week. I know I've done a couple videos on it. You've seen it on my channel. Some call me Jack Attack. Here you go. Jack Daniels Attack. That's what I remember that from. Jack Attack. But yeah, thank you for the compliment on the track. Appreciate that. A lot of people, they don't understand an oval. They think ovals aren't fun, then they're full of it. Ovals are really fun. Ovals promote pack racing, close quarters racing, rubbing, and fast runs. So you almost see an oval, and a lot of people that understand ovals. So, anyways, what else is going on with you guys, huh? On this early morning, 1 a.m. Me and my cars up here. Let's run my hot rod. I got a hot rod here. I haven't ran this hot rod in a while. This is when we did the hot rod stuff. HRW. Whoa. What was that? Litex? I remember you building this, and every Monday we would get an update. Yeah, on the oval, yeah, I didn't continue, so I'm going to do another video on the oval, which will be next month because it'll be a year. Because I did like a certain parts of it, and I didn't really finish it up, but I'll go over kind of like because this track isn't perfect. I mean, it's a rookie build, but there's some mistakes that I make, and there's some things I still need to kind of correct on it. But I mean, it works well, my purpose, so they're fun. Oh yeah, no problem, Jack. It's to promote people to actually build is what my whole goal is. If you guys haven't experienced the joy, if you ask Michael and all these other guys that recently got into it, it's a lot of fun. And the thing is, you cannot. Ooh, that's loose. Um, you cannot buy any of these cars. I mean, Ferrari ain't gonna make anything like this. I'm going to tell you to go stick it. I mean, that's why scratch building, I always promote it the more out of anything. I love buying, like, railroad slots and all that, but the scratch building is where I really, really enjoy the most because it brings the most joy. Because all these cars that I have here, except for maybe the Revell monogram car that that got a new scratch built chassis on it. The other cars you can't buy those. You have to build them. That's the whole point of the videos that I do, and that's what Dave and Harry is what we all promote. That's the biggest thing. So I mean that's why in the scratch build section on the Home Racing World main site now. I don't know if you know this, Jag, and I'll let you know here. So let me do share screen again, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if you go to HRW forum, right, and you go here where it says HRW main site, and then you're gonna go over here, and these are all the little titles. That's the forum. Review archives. There's like archives here from cars that you probably don't know that existed. Slot Car Garage is just like little tips, just other articles, getting started in slot cars, the video channel, and then here's the scratch building. And then there's Oval Racing World, but the scratch building section, you click that. And right here are going to be a dedicated amount of videos to everything that is scratch build related. We have some from other guys that, have build cars, like Michael, who's on here right now. This is his builds, which I've been asking him if he could send me a photo to, but this is fine. This is why, Michael, I wanted a cover photo so we could have a cover photo of the car you're building, and I could get it, and I just need a picture of the car, and then I could add Michael Squires 55 build, part 1, part 2, and all that. But all of Michael Squires builds are on here, and he built some really good cars, man, and he's still building good cars. And his latest ones is like the land barge, and I like how he clamps that down, which I need to start doing. I've been trying to get a setup for that. And then here's on the new Truer, and then the new setup wheels. Harry did a review on the Truer, a wire bender, and binding wire. And this is for this car right here that Harry did in the 4-part series. So I mean, there's a ton of stuff on here. How to mount your body with basswood, how to do painting a brass chassis, how to do the baby moons. So there's a bunch of stuff on here. So everything's on here. So this is the original videos that started me building cars. These ones right here called the Showdown Series chassis, and that's called the Stinker chassis. And then here's some of my live on there. Dave's are on here, his builds. If you look on this page, there's a ton of information here. How to cast bodies with resin. Dave's got his videos here on how to do it. And then Harry's got his Winston Cup proxy car. This is the H&R chassis, like that white Junior Johnson Pontiac. And then Showdown class chassis clearance. If you want to know about chassis clearance, you want to know about wheel painting. It's just a ton of stuff on here, and it's all dedicated to people who are interested in scratch building, and soldering basics and stuff like that. But there's a lot of time put on here, so we've done all the work, all the running work of this. All you have to do is come in here and just watch videos and pick what you want. The video on the chassis kit, 132nd chassis kit, and that's it. And you have some more links down here. I think this one's dead right here, but these two, but we need to update it. But this chassis one's good, I think. So this has got a lot of information. It's really good stuff. It's to help people who want to get into scratch building. Yep, lots of good info, and we keep updating it every time I do a video on scratch building related stuff. I do post it on there, and if Michael does one and he tells me he's got a new one, or Tad or Dave and Harry will upload his own, we add it to that section, because that section is real important, because we get a lot of questions on how to do this, how to do that. So we just drop that link. So just go here. All the videos are here. You can watch at your leisure and learn from that way. So it's a good thing. Let me fix this car real quick. Little super glue. Front motor things coming off here. car. Sit. Little hot rod here. Oh, cool. You got the Weller. Yeah. Good. That's good that you got the Weller. Yeah. Well, thanks to everybody who contributes to videos. 'Cause, I mean, the contribution of everybody making videos is what helps also with getting everything done. Now this car right here, and I haven't added weight to it, but this could be a real tippy car because this is what happens when you kind of like when you put the front axle ahead of the guide. It's not always a good thing. But the way to keep this guide in the car is how I did it, and I probably need to add weight. It does pretty good. If I go any faster, it'll tip over. But I can show you that. I would really like to more depth vid in the Rego. Are you talking about the RGO? You know what I would do? I would get the one I showed, which is the not the RGO. The RGO, I don't know here. Excuse me, Dave. The RGO, I have an RGO, and I'm not really too. I like the Dubros bender. So, Jack, here, and I'll share the screen again. Go to the Dubro bender is better. It's easier to use, in my opinion. I don't know if you want to agree with me with that, Dave, but I think it is. And watch this video here. It's right here. This right here. The Dubro Easy Bender. This thing is really easy. I would use this more myself. But if you're using thick wire, like real thick piano wire, then you need 2 big pliers, and that's easy to do. But with the smaller wire, this works really well. This Dubro one, I like this one in particular. I have it in the garage, and I use it quite a bit when I want to bend wire. But that to me is the best way to do it. So getting back to this car, I'm going to show you how it looks. That guy is way too far back, but it works. But it's not, super stable. It's got the good appearance, but I've been lucky with this car because it works, but you can see it'll get tippy. And I need to put an interior in this. Some of these cars I build, I don't have interiors in. I have an old car I don't have an interior in. You could do more with the RGO unit. Honestly, I don't think so. I think it's pretty comparable with the other one. Would you agree, Dave? I mean, I have an RGO and I hardly use the damn thing. It just sits here in the box up here. I mean, I used it once or twice, but it seemed like a pain in the ass to try and do it. But that Dubro one I like better because it seems more simplified to me. But that's just me. So I mean, everybody's different. Just tighten this body screw up here. All right. Anyways, yeah. Whatever you feel is easier for you. You almost tipped over there. It gets tippy. It'll get more tippy on the inner lanes, but you put interior on this. I do like the wheel inserts on this. They're pretty cool. Oh. Alright. 11 people watching. Anybody have any more questions? Because I think I'm going to call it. We've been on for an hour and 19 minutes. So, I'm getting tired. And I think I'm going to say buenas noches. So, anyways. Alright, guys. Well, I will say goodnight to everybody. I always do these lives as an impromptu. Sometimes I'll schedule them, but it all depends. So, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. As always, you guys have a good night. And there you go, Dave. I use the RGO quite a bit, but I don't have the Dubro bender either. I think if I use it, I use it more probably. Yeah. Again, Dave, you know how to use that more than I do. I need to glue the tires on my hot rod. You better get to it, Michael. You probably have to work tomorrow. You're up late. All right, you guys. Everybody take care and have fun racing. See you later.